Cyber Touch Research, BTCDetection software, how to pay Tastytrade with BTC, crypto to brokerage funding explained simply. Funding Tastytrade with Bitcoin bank transfers, ACH asset transfers, BTCDetection.com. In this article, we'll walk you through a step-by-step practical guide to using a cold wallet with a focus on Bitcoin to pay for a wide variety of goods and services through the BTCDetection.com web service. Currently, it's not possible to directly pay for a Cyber Touch Research BTCDetection software. Below is an in-depth article on how to circumvent this legally, what routes to take to transfer funds, and what the risks are for Russian residents. 1. How Tastytrade works with money and crypto. Funding your Tastytrade trading account is possible via bank transfer, domestic international wire, ACH, or asset transfer from another broker. Cryptocurrency is not supported as a deposit method. Access to cryptocurrency within Tastytrade is implemented as trading, spot Bitcoin, BTC futures, and some cryptocurrency instruments. The crypto assets themselves are held by a custodian, and spot Bitcoin fees amount to approximately 0.33% of the transaction volume. It is important to understand the division. Pay Tastytrade with Bitcoin as a payment method is not possible directly, only fiat is allowed. Trading Bitcoin through Tastytrade is possible, but only after you've deposited fiat using traditional methods. Cyber Touch Research BTCDetection software. 2. Legal and regional restrictions, Russian Federation. Tastytrade does not officially open accounts for residents and citizens of the Russian Federation and some CIS countries. Applications under Russian jurisdiction are blocked at the registration stage. To open an account, KYC is required, passport information, legal and actual address in one of the permitted countries, telephone number and email. 3. Basic scenarios, how to deposit BTC fiat Tastytrade. Since Tastytrade does not accept Bitcoin as a deposit, the standard route is as follows. 1. BTC wallet exchange, sell BTC for fiat on a crypto exchange. 2. Cryptocurrency exchange, bank account or a card in a jurisdiction accepted by Tastytrade. 3. Bank broker, deposit to Tastytrade, wire, ACH or asset transfer. Key details. The exchange must allow fiat withdrawals to a bank account in a country where you can realistically complete full KYC. Many large exchanges require identity and address verification before withdrawing fiat. Tastytrade does not charge a commission for deposits, and in some cases will reimburse the commission for transferring an account from another broker if the account exceeds a certain threshold. However, this does not apply to cryptocurrency. Cyber Touch Research BTCDetection software.
So let's go back to the software again. Blockchain 4-bit. We feel the console, then we press to find the Bitcoin address. That's how we search and find it. There's a new address with Satoshi for $66, so let's save the result and copy the address. We go to the address and see that the transaction has been completed. So now the console let's save the result in the repository like this. Now we go to the BTCDetection software and see that we still have 9 processes. And we clear the console in cycles, put it in the field, and now we need to extract the private one. We got the coordinates from the public key, and now we click on Extract From. The most intense attacks are differential error attacks, among others. Check the documentation of researchers like Bill Meyer, Miller, and their attacks on. I highly recommend studying differential errors in crypto systems based on reptilian curves. This collection of works was published in the year 2000, in addition to these binary matrices, the filling of binary. The matrix of the binary matrix on 256 cells, attacks on differential errors are also relevant. At the moment, we can see that the filling of even and odd numbers is coming to an end. So that's it. I remembered 256 bits. Now we need to press bin hex. We got the hex value of the private key then. We're converting this into the format we need, and now we're saving the result and going to the console. We need to remove the old results from our software since they're outdated. So you got this result in the console. I'm copying this result, and now we're going to the site is caught, so we open a new window, then we paste the private key and insert the private key. We press the button to load the transaction and wait for a certain amount of time. And that's it. It's done. So the value is 85. That's correct. Now we need to update our cold wallet. Let's do that. A wallet to copy the new address and paste the result, so we can copy it from the cold wallet. We insert the water field, we enter the amount we need, and I specify the commission, so the commission is we will have 900 Satoshis. We press the button to get the value. Then we check the verification. Is everything okay? Everything is indicated correctly. We will also get the raw text through this field and check it. The result is in the new window. Everything is correct now. We can start broadcasting the blockchain, sending it. So we got the hex, meaning the text and the ID. Now we check if it has arrived in our wallet. The total amount has come in. Now we're waiting for the miners to confirm it, and then we'll update. Check the page to see if the miners have confirmed our transaction, so we can be sure that the amount has been received. The transaction has been received and confirmed on our end, so now let's update our cold wallet to make sure everything is in order. The wallets with this amount should be displayed in the list of loaded bitcoins. The address is correct. $65 have been credited to my account, and there are now 33 active transactions. So next, we go to the address folder and upload.
Advanced Advanced Bitcoin transactions, differential error BTC detect, BTC detect software. Watch on YouTube. 4. Detailed route via international bank account. This scenario is relevant if you have or can open an account in a bank outside the Russian Federation. 1. Selling BTC for fiat. Transfer BTC from your self-custody wallet to a centralized exchange with full KYC, e.g., in the EU or other white jurisdiction. Cyber Touch Research, BTCDetection software. Initiate a withdrawal of funds from the exchange to your personal bank account. Consider exchange and bank fees for international transfers, as well as currency controls and limits in your jurisdiction. 3. Top up your Tastytrade account. In your Tastytrade personal account, create details for wire ACH from your foreign account. Send an international transfer in dollars or another supported currency. Processing may take several days, depending on the bank. Pros: a legal route provided you do not violate sanctions, KYC requirements, or currency laws. Minimize the risk of blocking transactions from exchanges if they are processed through a KYC clean bank. Cons: high fees for international transfers. The need to have a legally clean bank account in a Tastytrade-friendly country. 5. Alternative route through another broker. Method is possible. 1. BTC to fiat on the exchange, similar to the previous scenario. 2. Fiat to broker A. You open an account with another international broker who accepts clients of your citizenship/residence, allows you to top up your account via bank transfers or card after selling crypto. 3. Broker A Tastytrade. When broker A forms a portfolio, cash or securities, request instructions from Tastytrade on transferring positions. ACATS equivalent. Initiate a transfer of assets from broker A to Tastytrade. Some brokers and Tastytrade itself may reimburse the commission for such a transfer if the volume is sufficient. Risks and nuances. For Russian residents, both brokers may be unavailable or their accounts may be closed if sanctions regimes change. Any discrepancy in the data, address, tax residency, citizenship, may result in additional document requests. Based on experience with online crypto payments, the classic crypto payment scheme looks like this. The seller generates an invoice, wallet address, or QR code. The buyer sends cryptocurrency directly from their wallet to the seller's address or through a payment gateway. Coin payments, BitPay, BTC Pay, CryptoMus, etc. In case of Tastytrade, the broker does not have a crypto wallet open to clients for accepting payments. There is no integration with crypto processing for deposits. The list of deposit methods only includes banking and e-wallet solutions. Even the presence of internal crypto trading, spot BTC and crypto futures, does not mean the possibility of deposits in cryptocurrency. All commissions and transactions are calculated in fiat. Therefore, Tastytrade currently does not have any official deposit via Bitcoin button, and attempts to send BTC using any third-party details will simply result in a transfer to an unknown third party, rather than a payment to the broker. Cyber Touch Research BTCDetection software. Questions from your bank or broker, especially if there is no transparent history of the source of the funds. Sanctions and blocks. Tastytrade does not directly work with Russian residents. Registration using false information or through unidentified intermediaries may result in a complete account block without the possibility of easy withdrawal. Fraudulent crypto platforms. Websites called Tastytrade are circulating on the Russian internet, posing as crypto brokers, investment projects that accept crypto on deposit. Many industry reviews and user feedback directly call them scams. A separate point is the tax and legal aspects. The conversion of BTC, fiat, brokerage account almost always forms a taxable base in the country of tax residence. For amounts above hobby levels, it is important to document rates, volumes, and movement of funds along the way. 8. Quick checklist. What to do if you have BTC and want to trade through Tastytrade. 1. Decide on jurisdiction. Do you have dual resident/citizen status in the country where Tastytrade officially? Cyber Touch Research BTCDetect software. The exchange or OTC provider must be KYC compliant and allow transparent fiat withdrawals. 3. Plan your fiat withdrawal route. Direct withdrawal to the bank and then wire/ACH to Tastytrade. Or exchange, bank, broker A, asset transfer, Tastytrade. 4. Evaluate fees and limits. Exchange fees for trading and withdrawal. Bank fees and processing times for international transfers. Potential brokerage fees. 5. Include the risks of blocking. Don't keep a critical amount of capital on one link in the chain. Use only official Tastytrade domains and apps, and do not deposit crypto to dubious addresses with similar names. Cyber Touch Research BTCDetection software.
We would like to inform you that we specialize on data cybersecurity, and we ask you to sign to our YouTube channel to stay connected at all times and receive a lot of useful and important information. We also offer services from experienced specialists on cybersecurity, which covers a wide range directions such as restoring access to social networks and messenger accounts, to email and corporate accounts. We are also reviving popular cryptocurrencies, wallets like Bitcoin and Ethereum, in a legal way. Wallet recovery happens strictly through mathematical patterns of all kinds. Attacks hidden from everyone, documented vulnerabilities, damaged network phrases, and weaknesses in transactions. Digital signature of the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. We also recover through collisions during generation. Private keys to lost Bitcoin wallets. We have specialists available for services in restoring passwords and keys for the most complex encryptions. We also offer data recovery services to network infrastructures. We have a lot of experience and skill in restoration, damaged data from cloud services, as well as data recovery for mobile devices. Our specialists are doing a great job with the digital service, restoring deleted files, the process of collecting and analyzing data on various devices. We also offer restoration services, operating system after the boot sector damage. All possible services from our cybersecurity specialists. They are also working on restoring access to the platforms, accounts of all known services, including Apple ID through the recovery key for the 28-digit Google account code through Microsoft account recovery codes through alternative methods. Authentication. You have the contact information for our specialists. You can find it on our official website.